My name is John Leo. I'm a student at Capoeira Angola Quintal. And if I had a title for the testimonial, I have to call, and for Capoeira, I'd have to call it the best of all practices for me. And by practice, I mean something, a practice or an art that leads toward some degree of self-realization. And for me, that has been primarily martial arts, which I started many years ago with an external, very hard style of Taekwondo, which many people know as Korean karate. It's a very hard, physically vigorous practice with a lot of impact, a lot of the training and sparring had a lot of really hard impact. And by my mid-40s, I kind of realized my body let me know it was time. I had to do something else. But I love martial arts. And, you know, injuries were becoming very frequent. And so I had to find something else. And that's when I discovered internal martial arts, Tai Chi in particular. Much more friendly on the body. It actually nurtured health. It was a principle-based martial arts. Taekwondo was basically punching and kicking as hard and fast as you could. I didn't learn much principle of movement. That's probably why I got injured. So Tai Chi was a step in a totally different direction. It was very focused on building up internal energy, graceful movement, building up the internal chi. But I still missed something. I missed that vigorous activity. So Tai Chi was great, and I knew it was something I could do well into my senior years, but I still missed. I had separation anxiety. I needed something else. So I tried yoga for a while. And that added another physical component to my practice. It's not a martial art, but it did mesh very well with Tai Chi. And this aspect of internalization, mindfulness in movement, was added to my practice. Well, my son went to Rochester Institute of Technology in college. And up there, he had trained with me in Taekwondo for many years. He kind of got bored with it. And he joined a Capoeira club. I think it was called the Manjinga Academy. When my wife and I went up on a visit there, I saw a demonstration, and I was very interested, but I kind of wrote it off as something, you know, that's too vigorous, I'm too old for that. That following summer, when Zach came for summer break, he started training at Capoeira Angola Quintal, Mestre Umbrino School. And he said, come with me, they're going to do a demonstrate, a roda, and I didn't even really know what a roda was, in Central Park. Come and see. So I did. And what I saw there was a little different than what I had seen in Rochester. It was different than what I had seen in YouTube videos, because, like I said, I was interested, even though I didn't think I could train it. But what I saw, when I saw the games being played, there was, you know, this very low center of gravity. There was graceful spiraling movement. There was effort at control of movement. Guarding one center as you took advantage and tried to manipulate your opponent's center. And I realized, like, wow, this is Tai Chi on steroids. And it was then that I became the step above interested. I was intrigued. What finally got me hooked, in 2009, I went to a batizado given by the school, Mestre Umbrino's, and the level of energy, the community spirit, just overwhelming, and I was hooked. And after that batizado, I remember it clearly. I walked up to Mestre Umbrino and I said, "How can I be part of this? I want to be part of this." And he said, "We're here for you." And he has been ever since. Not only he, but every one of his instructors, every one of my fellow students. Regardless of my age, I was not outcast. I was made to feel like very welcome, and everybody contributes to everybody else's success. And there is an element of mindfulness in the way Mestre Umbrino trains and teaches capoeira. Anybody can teach people, do this, do that. He teaches the art of the art. That's why I'm still here. I'm 58 years old this year. thank God for my health, but also thank God for arts like Capoeira, which no impact, but graceful movement. It gives me the cardio that Tai Chi doesn't. I still practice Tai Chi, and my Capoeira helps Tai Chi and vice versa. It's just a great place to train, great people, good school. I highly